Bought some of these and had it before. Yeah, great. Aren't we?
And you can do it this.
I was all that in a restaurant. No shit, no joke, I was all that in a restaurant. And it was made by me. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm just gonna remove that first, it's fucking annoying. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a day of pretty much me just eating food. I'm doing the video this morning, or starting the video in the car, because although it's pretty late, everyone's asleep in my house because it's a Sunday. So I'm sat outside, freezing my balls off my car, so for that reason, please give this video a like. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. The reason I'm making today's video, I'm doing a day of eating, one, I haven't done it for a while, and two, I pretty much spent most of 2020 in a caloric deficit, which one, wasn't the healthiest thing, and two, it ended up giving me some pretty negative relationship with food in regards to just thinking that I needed to be on low calories all the time, had low energy, poor cognitive functions, and it made me really restrictive with my selection of foods and different ones I want to eat. So I know a lot of people may be going into January and we're starting to maybe trim back calories a little bit, but if you are someone who's maybe putting a little bit of weight, who has had a little bit of fluff around the chops, around the man boobs, around the tummy, then sometimes you don't need to go mega aggressive. What I would recommend is, like, I'm just below maintenance at the moment, or around maintenance at 2,600 calories. Sometimes just being a little bit more progressive and scaling it back rather than jumping in the deep end and trying to learn to swim is better with calorie intake. Now what I'm actually doing at the moment is I'm not following a plan, so I'm hitting 2,600 calories, trying to hit around 220 grams of protein. So today I actually don't have any idea what I'm going to eat, so you'll have as much idea as I do. Pretty much winging this video along with the diet. As a lot of you guys probably know, last year I was doing a lot of fasting, still fasting now. Although, apart from that M&M, a lot of chocolate lying around from Christmas. Saying that, can you believe it, my car got robbed over Christmas? Gym shoes went, belt went, lifting strap went, Dre beats fucking went, like 900 quid of stuff went out my car. Not a good time. The first thing we're actually going to do is go for a walk, just to get some steps in, put a good podcast on. So I'm going to switch to the iPhone in 3, 2, 1. And we are halfway through the walk, done about 2.5k. Usually I'll try and get some steps in the morning if I'm not training, like today. But I'm going to keep this short and sweet because it's 3 degrees and freezing my balls off. I do apologise, the qualities of that, like a 1960s porno. It's that I'm currently on the iPhone 10, still waiting for my iPhone 12 to be delivered, which is a nightmare. I was just walking up to Asda to grab some food for today. I want to quickly touch on intermittent fasting. It's something that I've been doing for a while now, and I know you guys have probably seen me talk about before. I just want to give a note to people to be careful of it. It's something that I have to come away from a little bit, just due to it being a very fine line between intermittent fasting and binge eating. If you think about it, it's like a fast is a prolonged period without eating, and then going into eating large quantities of food in a short period of time, depending on your fasting window, which is pretty much what binge eating is, which is why I say there's such a fine line between them. With my fast night, sometimes I used to fast up until like 2 or 3 o'clock. Now we usually fast just until I'm hungry, which is basically about 11 or 12 o'clock, kind of around the time I hit one now. So pretty much just get up, don't have a massive appetite in the morning, and then just eat when I'm hungry. So it's like intuitive fasting, which pretty much just means eat when I feel hungry, like a normal human being. The thing with intermittent fasting is obviously what you've got to do first is ignore hunger signals, and then when you do eat, sometimes your hunger hormones are all over the place. You get serotonin from having something to eat, and that can then sometimes trigger like a binge eating cycle, which it's difficult to get away from, like I experienced for a long time. So I wouldn't recommend intermittent fasting to if you have like disorderly eating, or you've had disorderly eating in the past. It's just not a healthy cycle to get into, and something that I've pulled away from a little bit. Although now, because I suppress my hunger in the morning, so for so many years I just don't have a massive appetite, so I generally eat around 11 or 12. So on that note, and there's meal 1.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked.
So we've got 10 eggs. They're not all full eggs, they are 9 whites because I didn't feel like heart attack this morning. We've got some mushrooms. We've got beans. These are the low sugar version of the beans, 1 full tin. It's not the big tin, but it's not the tiny tin. It's like the medium tin. I don't know what side tin you call it. Then we've got a piece of toast. I like my toast like I like my women, thick and well done.
What did you say?
I like my toast like I like my women, thick and well done. Lucy likes her toast. Like, you know, if a piece of toast is a person, those people who go on holiday and go, oh, I'm just going to sit in the sun for 5 minutes. I don't want to be in the sun for too long. That's how, Lucy's toast was a person, it'd be one of those people who just literally doesn't even see the sun. So they have it. So, perfect combo for this morning, bit of protein in there. I don't actually know the calories and macros to this meal, but I will pop up on screen. Again, just kind of winging it as I go along. Now I'm doing calories and just trying to hit a protein intake, it's a lot easier for me. I just kind of count it up as I go along. And now that I've finally got away from being in a calorie deficit and now into like a more maintenance period, it makes food choices a lot easier because I don't have to be so restrictive with the foods. So this meal's gonna be a little bit tactical. At some point the beans are gonna go onto the egg, but not straight away. One, because they burn my mouth off, and two, it's just a method in the madness. Supplement wise, first, mayo, can't go without that. Light mayo, always a gift. Salt theme. I've got salt on my toast, bastard.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
We've got the Skinny Food brown sauce, low carb. Bit on the egg, a tiny bit in the beans because it makes beans better. We've got USN creatine, 5 grams. I take it any time of day, like there's no preference to it. It's just whenever I can get it in. I think some multivitamins and stuff at the moment. Ooh, almost forgot the best bit. Bought some of these in Asda before. They are 6 mini pigs in blankets. How cute are they? So, they're better than the beans. Can't beat pigs in blankets. And because there's no calories and macros on these, they don't go into MyFitnessPal, so technically they don't count. Also got some vitamin D3 and K2. I'm taking that in liquid form at the moment, 3 drops a day. And then just some Vit C for the immune system. That's pretty much it. So, I'm gonna tuck into this meal because you can't reheat toast. You can reheat beans, but toast is just like eating warm carpet if you put it back in the microwave. So, let's crack on. Oh, fucking beans are so hot. My fucking mouth hurts. This is the tactical part where the beans now go on top, they cool down a little bit, and they get the perfect amount of moisture with the eggs and the toast. That was, hit the spot. I haven't had beans for a while, but I've been eating beans a lot more recently. I actually didn't eat beans for like the first 20 years of my life, which is slightly depressing because I feel like I missed out on the whole bean hype for almost a third of my life, or over a third of my life at this point. Oh, I'm actually feeling really fulfilled for that meal, but meal 1 down, good start today. I'll catch you for meal numero, number 2? Dos. So, next meal we have got, like the laziest, most easy meal ever. So we've got my uncle in the onion bhaji version because everyone loves a bit of spice in their life. And then we've got some extra tasty chicken slices from Asda, $1.98. I think this meal probably costs about £3 and it takes like 2 minutes to make. Boom, and there we go. So we've got some Tilda rice, Uncle Ben's. And then we've got the chicken with some salt because salt is just the spice of life. And then we've got a little bit of the creamy stuff, the good old stuff, just that lubricates. Light mayonnaise again, can't go about it. Other food, I'm having this meal about 4 o'clock. It's been a while, it's been for a walk before. Wouldn't usually eat this late on for lunch, but I still don't know the exact calories that I'm having. Again, I'm just winging it, so it's almost like, it's not intuitive eating because after years and years of counting calories, I roughly know, don't need to put into MyFitnessPal. It's like you don't need to look at your bank account every single day to know what's there, unless you've fucking got gaping subscriptions for Bang Bros, Netflix, the local sewing club. You're generally going to be okay and know what's in the bank account, and you can roughly guesstimate what's going in and what's going out. Another absolute specialty of mine, S. Pellegrino, what it's called. I just can't drink no water. I'm just an absolute peasant when it comes to trying to get water, and I need to try and get 4 litres in. So by getting one of these in, it's a litre. I'll have a flavoured water. I'm an absolute Diet Coke whore, so just a means of getting it in. I'm actually enjoying dieting like this way better than I was before. And yeah, so I've just took in this one. I'm not going to make you watch this one because it's pretty boring. 442 standard meal. And nail this in. And then we've got a special guest today. So without further ado, I'm going to whack this back. Enjoy some of my uncle. And the white stuff. I'll see you there. Quick update. So, we are having a quick snack. Trust Crunch Protein Bar with Phil Mitchell. What do you think of the Trust Crunch Protein Bar? Yeah, great. This is like 218 calories. Protein. How much protein are we getting? I think it's 20 grams. So we've got the cherry chocolate flavour, which is our favourite, isn't it? So have the first bite. 3, 2, 1, go. What would you say that is? Scissors?
I think it's...
I win.
Yeah, you win.
So, I will just grab one of these and have them on the go because it's dead easy to have. But it's been in my car for a while, so it's gone quite hard. Do you want a bit?
He'll have the whole thing, he eats anything.
Can't break it. What do you reckon? Oh, see that? That was a wow factor. So we're gonna smash this in, have a hot brew, cup of tea maybe. I'm tired too. And then it's now 6:15 and we'll have some tea. Have a chair, that chair.
It's me and the poo. I can poo, I love poo. I can. Welcome to my channel and you can do this. And do this.
Ollie, this is PG, so you gotta keep it tame.
Ollie, tell everybody to subscribe.
Subscribe so you can.
Thank you very much. We're on meal numero. What's number 4 in Spanish? Quattro. Ollie, how many sausages am I having with dinner? You're on TV, so you gotta be quiet.
Why?
People are watching. People are watching you live on TV now. You're gonna be in the TV. People are watching you.
I don't want to be quiet.
Well, we're on meal 4. We're having some large penises with some space discs.
What's like this?
Mine are showers, not growers. And cucumber, do you want some cucumber? Macros in this one and calories I'll pop up shortly. Thanks, Ollie. What's your favourite meal?
Happy meals.
Happy meals. Calories and macros up on the screen for this one. We're going to try and enjoy this one before Ollie destroys the rest of my cucumber and fingers everything. Aren't we? No. We're also going to accommodate with some real mayonnaise. No, we're not. We've got the skinny mayonnaise. Lucy's got the skinny mayonnaise, so it's going to be accommodated by the... My long sausages will be filled with creamy stuff. That's how we like them.
That's the salt, give it a
Come on, can we put salt on this?
Salt, babe. Good job,
Can I have more than 3 grains of salt?
You do that, yeah. Everyone has loads of nothing, busy. Got like thousands of followers now, million.
Oh, thank you. That's 5 grains of salt. Is that enough? Is that enough? Okay, that's enough salt apparently. So we're gonna eat this and you're gonna go to bed, aren't you?
No,
You're gonna go to bed. Well, Uncle Ben eats this. Will you watch Mario Kart?
So, welcome to the channel. It's poo time. Some lettuce.
Whoa. Yeah. I did one say which was there, but I did J-Lo. Come on, all. Bedtime. Say night to the guys.
Say bye. Say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube poo.
No, that's not it, is it? Obsessed with poo.
Come on then, who can't.
That's meal quattro done. I'm not too sure what the calories and macros are, but we'll find out in final meal of the day. I don't know what it is with kids and poo. There seems to be a certain age where they've got an obsession with feces, or because the dad's got an arse like a trombone. But we'll catch you in the next one. And there we have it, the masterpiece, basically the Greek yogurt. So there's about 300 grams of Greek yogurt here, some mango, raspberries, skinny food jam, peanut butter, skinny food sauce, just a general great shit mix. This is like the one continuity that I always have in my day. I always have the same thing to finish off just because something fulfilling before bed, something sweet, kills the cravings. Not 100% sure on the calories again, so we'll pop them up on the screen. However, I have roughly worked out the calories for the day. That's after bang on track, finishing off on, I've got yogurt on my screen. That means like off the screen. 2,557, so really close to the calories, but with that pigs in blanket, probably took us up to around 2,600, which is the target. 226 grams of carbs, 238 grams of protein, which is good. Because we're trying to get a pound of protein per, sorry, reverse that, scratch that. We're trying to get a gram of protein per pound of body weight, or a bit over. 64 grams of fat in the bag, boom, and that is a full day's of eating. But I've really enjoyed working this different way now. Like, I've actually employed, hired. I'm getting coached by someone else myself who set my own calories and my own macros. I'll say macros, protein. It takes the emphasis away from me and gives the reins over to someone else. Like, the best coaches in the world, or the best performers, or the best athletes in the world, all have coaches themselves that offer accountability, and it takes away that guesswork that you sometimes do when you aren't sure about something, or you think you need to implement change instead of just keeping consistent with stuff. So yeah, full day's worth of eating, 2,600 calories. If you're nervous about being in a calorie deficit, coming out and going into maintenance, and sometimes it's best maybe to get someone else to do it for you, or just slowly transition into that phase, because at the end of the day, if you're in maintenance calories, mate, you're not going to put weight on. Or it's a psychological barrier that you need to try and overcome. And I think by taking that thing of just follow maybe a meal plan, which I've done a lot of the time, I've done in the past, and I may well do in the future, just sticking to calories, being able to pick your foods, eyeball stuff, and kind of know what's in there, because if you go a couple of calories over, it's not going to be the end of the world. However, that's more so when we are looking at weight loss, where it's going to become a factor where you need to be a little bit more tight on it. Just like with a bank account, you know how much money's in there, you know what's going on, you know the score I told you before. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, please drop it a like and a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you still haven't done it, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Do you know what it tastes like? Like a little piece of heaven. Like, I would order that in a restaurant. No shit, no joke, I would order that in a restaurant. It's more fulfilling. And it was made by me.